Bros, I found this thing yesterday. This one is a quick one, okay? I've told you guys about vibe coding before, right? We've spoken a little bit about it. I don't know if some of you in chat were there when I talked about vibe coding. All right, so that's interesting. Okay, I learned about this recently. Essentially, vibe coding is sort of a recent term that's been coined. It's when you code based on vibes, or more specifically, when you code with AI based on vibes. So you guys know how AI is mainly used nowadays for coding. And I mean, there's different levels where you can use AI. Some coders, they'll code line by line, all by hand. Some coders will code with AI. They'll use it as a tool. They'll code small parts of it with AI, and they'll review everything that the AI is writing for them. And then there's some coders that just have AI generate like the entire thing. Like they like one-shot the thing. It's kind of like if you ask your AI to generate a 67-page essay, but then the problem that happens is that they don't really look into it after. They don't read what the AI is coding for them, and more importantly, they don't even understand what they are coding. And that's been a phenomenon that's been happening more and more. The other day, there was a viral thread on Reddit where this one guy was like, I spent months on this project and I just totally scrapped it because I realized that I do not understand what the fuck I was coding. And in vibe coding, this coding with AI based on vibes has been creating a buttload of issues. If you are like coding small, innocuous things, it's not the worst case scenario, but otherwise it creates softwares that are like riddled with bugs that are sometimes prone to cyber attacks. There's flaws everywhere. And now with AIs being more and more performant, the AIs are also like very easily able to detect flaws in others people coding. There is, for example, Claude. They have this one AI, I think it's Fable, but it's the Fable, like they released a Fable for everybody to use. They've had to roll it back because like the US government told them they're not allowed. But there's also another Fable that they've released only to specific corpos because it was too performant, and in the hands of the wrong person, it could legit detect like insane and complex cybersecurity flaws into corporations, like governments, everything. Like it was that performant that it was like scary that they could not release it to the public. Anyways, here comes this VTuber, this anti-idol gap moe squid girl. Her name is Eggy. She is releasing Eggy's Creator Hub version 1.0. It's finally here. Hi, I'm Eggy, neurodivergent, mess supreme, and I built a free Creator Hub specifically for brains like mine. Oh, the only one is called Mythos. Fable is the same, but with guardrails. Thank you, Tomoyu. True, it's called Mythos, yes. Fable got like 5 days, I think, not even. Like it didn't last long. So anyway, Eggy here, she's doing this, what is it, like a plugin? She says, no more 47 open tabs, no more forgetting what you were even doing. Everything is in one place, designed to reduce the feeling of overwhelm. Brained up, task brainer, turned I into actual steps, time estimator, content planner, YouTube short analyzer, title generators, sponsor pitch builder, subathon planner plus OBS timer. One less thing to panic about on stream. It's free with no paywall forever. Can install like an app on your phone or PC, so it's always there when your brain needs it. If you want to support the project, my Ko-fi is linked with the hub. All proceeds go towards developing new apps and upkeeping the up-to-keep. It's free forever. Literally had to upgrade the database for volume. Sign-in should be fixed. And then what happened is that also, it's good to mention that it was specified that there was absolutely no generative AI and it's not connected to any LLM such as ChatGPT. Okay, that was in the whatever this is. Disclaimers, I guess. Oh, Eggy was the one that was talking about her poly relationship. Now I remember the anti-idol bio, okay. So they claim that they did not use any generative AI, which, I mean, first of all, I think it's already kind of odd because coders, they don't give a shit about like AI for coding. Like AI was mainly built for coders. At least that's my understanding of where the industry is going. Like my understanding is that generally coders, they don't give a fuck about AI. But this person, you know, went above and beyond and specified that they did not use any. However, Internet Sleuth have like used Claude, and then they went to her GitHub or Creator Hub, and they made Claude scan. They were like, Claude, did you help co-pilot this or co-write this? And Claude found itself in it because it was so badly coded, and they had like it created all of these MD files. Now, I'm not a coder myself, and apparently MD files are like text files to kind of guide you, but apparently you're not supposed to have that many MD files. And we have all the links in Discord. If there's like some coders or programmers that want to go give me their opinion on it, or that want to go look at it, feel free to join my Discord. It's discord.gg/Rima. And yeah, the AI outed himself, okay? It's so funny. It's so funny. And look at this. Welcome to the Creator Hub, free tools and guides for VTuber streamers and short form creator. And then they did this montage. Okay, confused. Start here. We're here. It's like Eggy, the creator. This is you. This is your hub. Go there. Blah, blah, blah. It already, like, you know, is kind of like worded with AI wording. But here, ran clone repo and allies full commit history. Conclusive. 22 commits carry. Co-authored by Claude Trailers. This is the literal signature Claude code writes. Let me characterize the full picture, which commits were AI, the message style split, and encode fingerprints. So what I understood is that when you use Claude to code stuff, it includes its own signature in it. Contact page used the canonical hub background. The page shipped with the simpler diagonal gradient from the scout template, so its top didn't match the rest of the hub. Swap in the shared radial glow canvas, same as index toolbox photo habits planner, and pin it with background attachment fixed so there's no seam at the top or scroll. Co-authored by Claude, Opus 4.8, no reply added, tropic.com. And then look, this wasn't an MD file. Smarter without AI research.md. Yep, you can modify it, but not even that was done. Exactly, because probably they don't understand what they're writing. Like maybe she could have, maybe you can you remove that? You can probably remove that. Let me move to the other side. It's literally written in black and white there. Brother, that is the sloppiest slop. It says here, the honest tension. It costs nothing and nothing leaves the device, but the hub's public identity is explicitly not AI. My recommendation, skip it for now, or ship it only as a clearly labeled opt-in browser experiment toggle. Off by default, items 1 to 11 deliver smarter without touching the brand promise. Your call. This report exists, so it's an informed one. This is the most Claude language I've ever read in my life. It is easy to remove it, Mr. Mimetic. Okay, yeah, so she could have removed it. I guess she didn't even know it was there. And this is so funny. This is 100% AI, but it's like, it all comes together from the fact that she absolutely wanted it, like, specified that it's not generative AI used. They used AI for every aspect of this. This person, Kenny 4A, says he's a programmer by trade. Then they're like, yo, you use Claude for this, and he's definitely a generative AI. Here's your own comment. For the record, programmer use AI as a tool to assist in programming, but they don't deny AI like Claude is generative AI. You only claim it's not because you know VTubers care about AI and being associated with AI. Yeah, pretty much. That's the only reason why she said that. This is so cool. And oh yes, that's another part of it. She defended herself, saying she only used Claude to figure out how vidIQ worked and reverse engineered it to be free, as well as scrape tags from vidIQ as it doesn't have public API, not through Claude or GPT, and I cannot send GPT at all, and help me with debugging as I'm not a professional developer. No AI was used on anything design or creative wise, and all branding was developed by Nix Gothica, and all UI components and design were done by myself. So they also lied about that, because clearly there was generative AI used in the coding. Again, I don't give a shit if you use Claude, but like, don't lie about it, I guess. This could have been avoided if she didn't lie about it. And most of it is just so fucking funny that she didn't even remove the Claude signatures from it because she doesn't understand its own codes. Are you planning on disclosing this on the site? Advertising on the site there's no AI feels a bit disingenuous. It says also vidIQ as a tool also contains AI tools and not something I can avoid entirely. I'm really sorry, nothing generative was used. However, as I say in the frequently asked questions. Oh man. Oh boy. So I thought this was really fucking funny. Vibe coding at its best. No way. She asked Claude to delete some of the MD files after the 4chan thread and people found out. No, stop. Is this true? Is it in the 4chan thread? Claude, please delete the files. No way, dude. And she left the imprint again? LOL! No way, no way, no way. No way. Claude played Despacito. No, 4chan was like made a thread on her and they're also the ones that found out that she was like vibe coding. Release the Claude files. Claude, help me delete. I don't know which one to delete without breaking the project, but help me delete the traces that I used you. And then Claude puts his signature again. Yeah, Claude, please delete the evidence. Yeah, so anyway, exhibit 1 of vibe coding. Hey, you, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell button. And I'll see you in the next video.